Welcome to Web Handling. My name is Dave Roysum. I am super excited to continue our new mini-series on best practices. In this week's show, we will discuss the building blocks for your machines, which is your rollers. I know your time is precious, so let's get started. Rollers are so important that we have a whole chapter on the subject. Rollers are so important that we have a whole book on the subject. Finally, rollers are so important that we have 600 other publications on the subject. See the free and easy Roysum Library Database Internet Search Tool by AvidApp. Granted then, rollers are important. But what specifically is important to know about rollers? Well, a lot. But relax, we will spend less than 1 minute on each topic, I promise. Roller diameter is sized to save you money. Specifically, not too big and not too small. Rollers are sized to avoid bending-related problems. You may be surprised to learn that the amount of allowable bending for idler and process rollers alike may be around the thickness of a human hair. Some rollers, such as heated and cooled rollers, will be bigger still. The roller surface is what touches the web and is thus super important. The designer must choose and maintenance must maintain this surface. The body of the roller is usually metal. It may have a coating and it may have a cover. These are topics too broad to cover here. Grooving is maybe simple to explain. It is required to maintain traction, much like your car tire tread helps handle water on rainy days. This treatment is only needed in special cases where air entrainment is a factor. However, all rollers must be sufficiently round. You may be surprised to know that even an average idler roller is accurate to about the thickness of a human hair, and process rollers may be 10 times as good as that. The distance between rollers is often not important, so we can move on. However, there are some people in your plant that should literally go to school on that because on occasion it does matter. Those cases include all guides and a few specific cases of wrinkle resistance. While roller-to-roller span length is seldom important, roller wrap angle is almost always important. If it is too small, you risk losing control of the web due to sliding. If it is larger than needed, you can on occasion increase the risk of wrinkling. This is a super techy topic, so we don't need to do more here. However, both your machine builder and your plant web handlers should know this topic well. Fortunately, we have many resources that cover this topic in detail. To drive or not to drive? That is the question. Fortunately, at the top level, it has a simple answer, sort of. You would put a motor whenever you need to change to a new tension or to change to a new drive zone, such as entering or leaving a hot oven or entering a wind-up section. You also need to consider roller bearing drag and inertia at some conditions. However, the devil's in the details are multi-chapter in length. In fact, it would be a super great idea if someone in your plant had formal training in both web handling and web drive control. Of course, there are many other things that some people may find important for some situations. These would include both design topics and maintenance topics. However, I promise to keep this series short, and I'm sticking to my promise. Thank you so very much for joining me in this Best Practices mini-series. Join me next week where we will talk about a few best practices for controls. If you have a topic you would like to hear about, let me know in the comment section below. If you found anything interesting or useful here, please like and share and subscribe. See you next time.